Hey guys, my name is Hector and this is Hector's Dirty Roots. For today's video, you saw the title, we are doing a repot. I have 8 plants that I'm going to go ahead and repot with you guys today. I have a secondary camera that's facing the kind of repot station that I have configured here. I picked up some plants from the used car market on 14th Street. If you live in the tri-state area, it's a market, like a farmer's market, that they have like fruits, vegetables, and then there are 2 plant vendors that are there. I'm gonna link the Instagrams down below because they're there sometimes on Fridays and Saturdays. They're not always there, so I recommend checking their Instagram before you go. That way you know if they're gonna be there or not, so you're not wasting your own time. I'm also gonna link the Instagram for the actual market, the New Square Market, just in case if you want to check that out as well. The plants that I picked up are plants that I had in my collection prior to me moving, and I had to get rid of them. Okay, so with that being said, let's just get right into repotting them. So the first plant is the Syngonium Milk Confetti. So I remember when this came out because I had the basic confetti and it was like, oh my god, it's such a difference. And I'm looking at it now. This is the first time I've seen the confetti in person. And honestly, it kind of looks the same. I don't have a confetti in my collection anymore, but maybe it's a little more white, but it's definitely not such a dramatic difference that they had to have 2 different prices. Now that I look at them side to side, I can definitely see a difference. The milk confetti is definitely whiter than the basic confetti. But I think now at this point they have the same price because they realize it's only a slight difference and it's also tissue cultured. Also, I'm going to repot inside of a terracotta. If you guys don't know, I only use terracotta for all my plants. I prefer terracotta over any other kind of pot. One, it dries out quicker. But I guess that's a draw, but for me that's a positive because that means I do not have to overwater. So when I repot them, I don't mess too much with the roots. I usually just take it from one pot and pop it inside the other. Maybe I add a little bit of soil on top of the plant, just because sometimes it doesn't fill up the pot all the way. But I don't really mess with the roots. So this is the first one all potted up. I pot pretty quick. I don't take too much time repotting, just because I don't want to mess with the roots. You saw I popped it out of one, popped it into the other. I just added a little bit of soil. So the next plant is the Hoya Lisa Australis. This one's so beautiful, especially if you give it good lighting. It does start to sun stress, but I don't have lights like I used to in my old place. 2 sun stress plants. I don't have like Mars Hydros lights anymore. So the lights that I have over here don't really sun stress, that they barely grow the plants. But in my old place I used to have Mars Hydros, and before I moved I had to get rid of it because I had no place to put them when I moved here. So I don't have any like sun stressable lights right now. Okay. Add a little bit of soil right on top. Okay, that's the Hoya Australis Lisa. So the next plant, you guys actually saw this plant during my plant tour at Home Depot. I ended up picking it up for so much cheaper at the market. I believe it was like $5. So it was so much cheaper than I got it, then we saw it at the market, and it does look more healthy. I still don't know if this plant is genetically engineered to be this purple color or if it's a chemical. I guess we'll see as the plant grows. I'll do check-ins and see if that is something that the plant naturally looks like or it's something that chemicals do. Wow, look at the roots on this one. This one I'm actually gonna pop a little bit of soil at the bottom just because it is so root bound. And then just I added some leca to this plant soil. So this plant soil, I didn't even mention what plant soil I'm using. So this is the tropical potty mix. I prefer this one over the basic potty mix because this one does have little pieces of lava rock, which I enjoy using, but I also add items to it, like I add leca and I add more sand to the potting mix, just because I prefer that. If I had orchid bark, I would add that as well, but I don't have that on hand. Okay, so this is the ivy. I don't know the name of it. This one did not have a tag on it, so I'm just gonna call it the purple ivy. The next plant here is the Billietier. I have this plant over here, but it is not growing. It's been one leaf for a year already. I don't know kind of what's going on with it, so I picked up another one. I'm hoping this is the pure Billietier and not the cross Billietier. I guess I won't know until the leaves start to mature maybe. But I know there is a cross with the Atapawensi. It had a tag saying it was the Billietier, but you just never know. Okay. Okay, look at that, the Billietier. So this is my Billietier. As you can see, this leaf is huge. But it's been like this for literally a year. This leaf has been here for a year. I don't know what's going on with it. I check the roots from time to time to see if it is root rot or something going on with the roots, but the roots look perfectly fine, so I'm not sure why it's not giving me a new leaf. I'm hoping maybe now that I got another one, that one's gonna start popping off of me and be like, oh.
Okay, you wanna get a new one, huh? I'm gonna give you a new leaf.
Well, no, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm hoping it is. It's gonna get jealous. The next plant is the Parisa Verde. I picked this plant up because I'm doing Hispanic plants. So Hispanic month is coming up, and for my first video of the month, I'm gonna do Hispanic plants. So all my plants that have Hispanic names and some plants that I don't own that have Hispanic names as well, I thought that'd be a good idea to kind of, you know, shed some light to the botanists who are from Hispanic heritage. The thing with the Parisa Verde is the variegation. The variegation is very tricky with this plant. I'm not exactly sure if it's light or humidity, but it's one or the other to keep it with variegated leaves. I see this so many times where it comes with such beautiful variegation and it ends up like losing it and just being a green leaf. So I'm hoping I can keep this one variegated. I'm not sure because again, I don't have this extreme light anymore, nor do I have the extreme humidity. So it's living in just like basic care. So we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna pop some soil inside. And pop it in. I'm thinking most probably. Okay, so that one is the Parisa Verde. Look how gorgeous. It's giving me a new leaf too that looks very speckly and light, so I'm excited. So the next plant is a plant that I truly love because I love the shape of the leaves when it matures. But I was looking at my collection recently and I noticed I don't have it. I think I might have lost it in the process of moving. Maybe I gave it away to someone by mistake. But it is the Florida Ghost. Oh my goodness. As you guys know, I'm in love with the Florida Beauty. That's one of my top plants. And this one is kind of the same thing. The difference is the leaves come out white and they fade to a deep green. I love this plant so stinking much, and I'm so sad that I lost it, but I'm happy I got it. The thing about the Florida Ghost is it makes a reappearance every year. This is the plant that during the summer makes a reappearance. Every single summer you see it. Once summer ends, you'll never see it again. And I think that's because it's such a good plant for the summer, especially if you have really good lighting. You can get these ghosty leaves and I think that's what really draws people to getting it. So that's why usually you don't see it during the winter, because it's not gonna, most people won't have that kind of lighting during the winter to get those ghosty leaves. But I'm really glad I was able to pick one up. I've been wanting one for a while, and again, I looked over my collection and I realized I did not have it. The next plant is a plant that I've had in my collection before, and it's a plant that I wanted to get because, again, it is a nice plant for sun stressing. This is the Hoya variegated Warrii. So I'm hoping eventually I'm gonna get good lighting where I'm able to put some plants under intense light so I can sun stress them. Okay. I like to keep my Hoyas in the window, especially I like to keep my trailing Hoyas in the window behind you guys, because that is a south-facing window, and somehow the Hoyas just love and glow and just like prosper there. So here we go. This is the Hoya Warrii Variegata. The next plant is a plant honestly I have no idea about. I just saw it and I saw these variegated leaves on it. Let me see if I can show you the variegation. Do you see that variegation? So I got this plant because I saw variegated leaves. Like, look how variegated this is. But I honestly have no idea what it is. It says snow bush. I'm not sure if it's gonna go into like a tree. I'm not sure if it's gonna, what it's gonna look like. This root growth is amazing. So I'm not sure kind of what the deal is with this plant yet. I might have to, yeah. I know I don't usually do it, but this one needed in order to fit into this pot. This one definitely have to be repotted really soon because it is at the, you know, capacity with rootage. Okay, so this one is again the snow bush. Look at the new growth. It's like a dark color. Look at, and I think it fades down to the green. I'm not exactly sure. I guess we're gonna kind of find out what this does together. Okay guys, that was the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any care advice for any of the plants that I got, especially the snow bush, because honestly I have no idea what the hell that is. I just saw it and I was like, yes, you look cute, I'm taking you home. And it was pretty cheap. So I was like, you know what, let me just get it. So if you have any care advice for that one or any of the other plants I have, let me know down in the comment section below. Also, with the Biliaceae, if you have any advice for that one, the one that's just a one leaf, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that subscribe button, become part of this plant family, so you can be a crazy plant person like me. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh, my legs hurt. This cushion does nothing.